Good day children, Sairam and welcome back to the 8th lesson of Geography. Why we are doing the 8th lesson again? Because this week we are going to do all the revision of the unit test lessons. Okay, so children, we will start with the 8th lesson first. We are having 2 lessons for unit test. That is, first one, that is distributional maps. And the second one over here is 8th lesson, Introduction to Economics. So children, let's revise this lesson once again so that it becomes fresh in your mind. Okay, let's start with the lesson, Introduction to Economics. Children, what is economics? The word economics is derived from the Greek word oikonomia. Okay, it is derived from the Greek word oikonomia, which means family management. Now, children, there is a lot of similarity between family management and economics. Okay, as we have seen at the starting of the lesson, how a family is managed, how a budget of the family is made. Same way we are going to see the economy of the country, about the village, about the city, about the world. Okay, so let's learn in this lesson about the economy of the country. Children, as we know that economics is derived from the word oikonomia, which is family management. But what is actually economic? Economic means management of resources to fulfill desired wants. Okay, our wants are unlimited. You all must be knowing, if one want is satisfied, the other one pops up. Okay, it is never ending. Our wants will never get over only. So what does economic do over here? Economic teaches us how to manage the resources to fulfill our desired wants. Whatever wants are there, how to fulfill them with the limited resources what we are having. So this is only the work of economics. Yes or no, children? Okay, let's continue. Now, according to the economist Lionel Robbins, what does he say about economics? He says that economics is a science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. What is he saying? That it is a science which is studying human behavior. Okay, between the ends and scarce means, whatever is available with them. Okay, and for that they have to take out some or the other alternative. So this is how Lionel Robbins is describing economics as. Okay, children, by heart this definition very nicely. Now children, economy begins at home. How? As we manage the finances of our family. Okay, as we manage the finances of our family, same way, similarly, we have to manage the finances of the villages, cities, states, countries and the world. Okay, all this also has to be managed. That is only called as economic management. What it is called as? Economic management. So only we say economy begins at home. Understood why we say economy begins at home? Because as we manage the finances of our family, similarly the village, cities, states, countries and the world also need to be managed. This is called as economic management. Now, let's talk about the economy. What is this economy? The enterprises related to production, distribution and consumption of goods and services in a specific region is called an economy. Whatever goods are produced, whatever services is given in a particular place, that is called as economy. Okay, so what is economy? The enterprises related to production, distribution and consumption of goods and services in a specific region is called an economy. Now, there are three types of economy: capitalist economy, socialist economy, and mixed economy. Yes or no, children? So, these three types of economy we have already learnt. Let's revise it. What is capitalist economy? Do you know what is capitalist economy? Do you all remember what is capitalist economy? Yes. The economy in which ownership and means of production both lie in the hands of the private individual. Okay, that is called as capitalist economy. What is the main aim of this economy? Maximum profit is the main aim. Okay, and which are the countries which have accepted this capitalist economy? Germany, Japan, USA. These are the topmost countries which have adopted this type of economy. And you all must be knowing these are the countries which are called as developed countries. Okay. Socialist economy. What is socialist economy? The economy in which means of production belong to the society as a whole. That is, the government's control is there over it. Okay, the government is controlling the full economy. Okay, what is the aim of this? Social welfare. Okay, welfare of the people is the main aim of this economy. Now, which are the countries who have accepted this? China, Russia. These are the countries who have accepted socialist type of economy. Okay. Now the third thing, that is the mixed economy. The word itself tells that it is mixed together. Okay. Mixed economy is a coexistence of private as well as public sectors. There is a balance between profit and social welfare. So in a mixed economy, profit is also the main aim as well as social welfare is also the main aim. So balancing between them is the aim of mixed economy. Which countries have accepted this? India, Sweden, UK. These are the countries who have accepted this type of economy. Okay. Now, factors affecting an economy. There are various factors which affect an economy, like the geographical area and natural resources of a certain place. Okay, geographical area means here the physical features. The physical features of a certain place, the natural resources available in that place plays a very important role in the economy. Second thing, political sovereignty, that is freedom. What political freedom the people have got. Then third thing is the occupation. The main occupation of the people in that area, that also plays a very important role. Then the population. How much is the population in that particular place? That also plays a very important role. So these are called as the factors affecting an economy. Geographical area and natural resources, political sovereignty, occupations, population. These are the various factors affecting an economy. Okay, children? Now, who is the father of economics? The father of economics is Adam Smith. He had written a book. In his book, Wealth of Nation, which was published in the year 1776. He has defined economics as the science of wealth. How has Adam Smith defined economics? As the science of wealth. When was his book published? 1776. Okay, what was the name of his book? Wealth of Nations. Okay. Next, globalization of the economy. What is globalization? Globalization means building a world economy. Okay, economy of a country should be such that it should stand out in the world. Okay, it should be going along with the world. So that is only called as globalization of an economy. Globalization means building a world economy. And as you all know, the world economy is borderless. It is not having certain borders. Globalization also means aligning the country's economy with the world economy. Okay? Now, what are the functions of an economy? Deciding the product and the quantity of its production. Suppose you are the entrepreneur. Okay? And if you are the entrepreneur, first of all, you have to decide the product, which product you are going to produce, and how much you are going to produce. Okay? If the people are only less in that particular place, you have to produce also very much lesser. You cannot produce more and waste it. So, when you are the enterpriser, you have to decide the product and quantity of its production. Then you have to also see that the production cost is minimal. Okay, you have to minimize the production cost as much as possible. So only it can be sold. Okay, third thing, economy also sees to it that there is an equal distribution of national income. Okay, economy also sees that whatever wealth of the nation is, that is equally distributed among the people. Making appropriate provision for future economic needs. What is the function of the economy? To make appropriate provision. What is the economy teaching you? That whatever things you are using now, technology what you are using, mineral resources whatever you are using, whatever resources you are using now, use it in such a way that at least some part of it will be left for the future. Otherwise what happens? We blindly, because it is available in nature, we blindly go on using it. So economy tells you that only. Use the things, but think about the future also. Last thing, deciding for whom the goods will be produced. As an enterpriser, you should also see that what is the population. Whether the population is of small children or whether it is of adults. Whether the population is more for small children, then what he will produce? He will mainly produce the children goods. That is the toys, the accessories, okay, the clothes, all these things only the entrepreneur can produce. Okay. So children, I hope I have done the revision nicely for you all and it has become fresh in your mind. Okay. So answer some of my question. Who is known as the father of economics? Yes, correct. Adam Smith is known as the father of economics. Where does the word economic comes from? From where does the word economic comes from? Yes, it comes from the Greek word oikonomia, which means family management. What is economics according to Lionel Robbins? According to Lionel Robbins, what is the definition of economics? Lionel Robbins says that economics is a science which studies the human behavior as a relationship between scarce means, between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. Okay. So this is the definition of Lionel Robbins. In which year was the book Wealth of the Nation published? I told you. In which year? Yes, it is 1776. What is globalization of economy? Globalization of economy means aligning the country's economy with the world economy. What is globalization of economy? Aligning the country's economy with the world economy. Which type of economy has profit as its main aim? Yes, correct. The capitalist economy has the profit as its main aim. Okay, children, I hope you all have studied very well. You all have to study the question answers which are provided to you. Okay. Anything related to the choose the correct alternative, match the following, true or false, or whether it is name the following or give reason. Okay, these are the things which can come for exam. Okay, it is not because I told you in this way, it doesn't mean that you are not going to study the big answers. You will go through the big answers properly, because from the big answers only all the questions will be asked in the MCQs. Okay, then in the match the following, okay, name the following, give reason. Okay, these are the only questions we are going to ask. So study well and best of luck. We'll meet with the next lesson, that is distributional maps revision, in the next lecture. Till then, thank you children.